Hello everybody and welcome to the 44th season of the Pichu London Cup Series. And today we're going to kick off the season with the Daytona 500. It also marks the beginning of our 10-year anniversary of the Pichu London Cup Series. It's hard to believe it has been 10 years since I started the series. I was one of the first new ones of Entertown 3 back then in 2012 when it was a completely different landscape than it is today, with many other notable YouTubers making Entertown 3 offline races, offline leagues I should say, in the early days of the Pichu London Cup Series. But now, 10 years later, the series is still going strong, and I'm so thrilled to have done this for over 10 years now. And we're going to do more races to come, a lot more to come here for the series here in season 44. So our 44th season kicks off our 10-year anniversary run here in the Pichu London Cup Series. So let's go through all the drivers that will be running for championship in season 44. On the pole for the Daytona 500 is Matthew Buss, and he is back in the 10 car as he was in that exact same car last season when he won here in the Daytona 500. Yes, he is the defending winner of this race, and he is starting on the pole for today here, looking to go back-to-back in the Great American Race. Alongside him will be a returning veteran, Alexander Rowe, in the 37 machine. And row 2, another returning veteran, Rich Roy, is back in the 14, along with Owen Miles in the 22. He was our regular season champion last season, now hopes for a real championship this season. JP Lataro, one of the rookies in the field, starts in row 3 alongside Avi Sachs in the 62, another longtime veteran in the PLCS. Looks to win another Daytona 500 here this season. Coda Butcher alongside him in the 99. He's back in the same team he was last season. And also Garrett Albertson returns in the same team he was last season in the number 2 car. Maxwell Smart starts in row 10 in the 20. I believe it's the same car he ran with last season. And Claire Richardson's also back, another returning veteran in the same ride as last season in the 43. So Claire Richardson, she is back. Daniel Voiles returns to the series in the number 3 machine, and Isaiah Bernesh returns in the 00. Kyle Gordon moves up. He was in the 51 as a rookie last season and now moves up to the 5 car. And his teammate will be with Nathan Ormond. He is also back in the same team from last season. Nikki Maxwell is back, and she will be running the 33 for Team Penske. And our defending series champion in the number 11 is Salmon Ozcon, looking to go back-to-back in championships. Nick Salmon is back again in the 18, another one of the veterans making his return to the Cup Series. And here's Allison Rain in the 48 car. She is also returning from last season in the same ride that she ran with in season 43. And there's Pichu in the number 45 car. He'll be running several events throughout the season in the number 45 from 2311 Racing. That 45 entry will be a full-time entry next season. Grayson Acevedo is returning as well, another big returning veteran back in the 77. Then we have Niall O'Hare in the number 24, and he is back from last season. He was with Stuart Haas in the 14 last year as a rookie. He had a win actually as also in that season, and now he's up to Hendrick in the 24, hoping for a deep run to the playoffs. Logan Nieto is one of the rookies in the field in the number 78 machine here today. And then there's Hayden Stringer, another returning veteran in the 19. And another one of the rookies in the field, Sergio Suarez, starts in the number 1 car. Richard Morphy is in the 15 for this race. He's another rookie. And Quinn Porter is back in the same team he was with last season. Zachary Fitzwater is back, probably the all-time winningest driver in the PLCS. He is back in the number 4. And he is going to try to add a win or two here this season and maybe even finally win that championship. Priya McShane is back. He is now running in the 52 machine. Mitch Barrier's in the number 7, another one of the rookies in the field, alongside another rookie, Ronald Maravilla, in the 51. Matt Gomes is back in the 38 machine. He had 3 wins last season with the same team, and now he's looking for a championship. And now we have another rookie in the 8 car, Mike Hill. And then there's another one of the rookies, Aiden Bigelow in the 34. And Ryan Durante, another veteran, returning in the 41. And then Dmitry Barnovsky returns in the same team he was in last season, 47 machine. And the 17, now driven by a rookie, Dan Moen Sr. Chris Leone, a former Daytona 500 winner. He is back again in the number 12. Looks for another win in the Great American Race. Mike Kolpas, a rookie in the number 21 here today, in this season. And the 53, we have Unleasher Quillies back again for another season. And Giovanni Castillo, another former champion, I believe. He's running the 66 this season. And Draven Sand is in the 16, another rookie, and rounding out the field, Cassidy Reynolds. He moves up from the 16 to the number 6 car for season 44. He had 3 wins last season. I think 4, I believe. I don't know, but he had 3 or 4 wins last season. It was a long time ago, but he had a couple wins last season, so Cassie looks for another chance at the title here in season 44. Now let's give you the command to fire up the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
So here we go, folks. Season 44 just moments away from the green flag. On our 10th year of the PLCS. And you'll notice that we're still using the cars from the Gen 6 era, I should say. The Gen 6 era cars. Well, those cars are going to be in use for this season, even with the unveiling of the new next gen mod it's called NCS 22 mod. Yeah, I'm aware that mod has been released, but since we've already set up everything, for the old mod for MENCS 19, that's the mod we're going to use for this season. We're going to be using the next gen mod for next season. So here we go. Green flag about to wave. There'll be 2 10-lap stages here in Daytona, and the green flag waves in season 44 of the Pichu London Cup Series. We're underway. And I don't know if you heard me before, but there will be 2 10-lap stages here in Daytona. And that'll be running the stages only in super speedway events like Daytona and Talladega. So here goes the 22 of Owen Miles for the lead. There are 3 wide already to start things off. I'm sure they're going to try to find strategies here. Oh, a car spinning. Another one spinning on the first lap. And now a few more cars spin. And who led the first lap to the caution? It looks like it was Owen Miles that led to the first lap under the yellow flag. They'll race back, and the yellow will be out for the first time today. I do apologize if it's a little loud here. I'm going to try to lower the volume here. Anyway, let's take a look at what happened in that caution. Kyle Gordon, we saw the 5-car go around. This is probably the best view I could give you guys right here. It looks like he made contact with Daniel Voiles, and he went around as he was hit from behind by Isaiah Bernesh, and he goes into the grass spinning. And that's how he got turned. But what about Nicky Maxwell? And oh wow, there was a crash. Pichu, I believe, got a little contact as well. And I think this is a better view of the wreck, what happened on the first lap. Right here, you see Kyle Gordon hit from behind by the 00 car. 00 goes around, and Maxwell was trying to avoid the 00, and she gets hit from behind by the 18 Nick Salmon, and then they wreck right here. Maxwell took a hit, and along with the 66 and the 6 car, and that's how the first caution was brought out. A little bit of a mix-up there in the back of the pack to start this race off. Boy, oh boy, we're probably going to see more of that as the race goes on. And all the cars that wrecked out are still able to run and able to take the caution, so they're able to continue. Maxwell heads to pit road, probably to have some repairs done to the 33, and now the 33 is out of it, but we'll be back for stage 2 as if nothing happened, because you know how the format is. Anyway, green flag back in the air, 5 to go in stage 1 at Daytona. Owen Miles took the lead under the caution flag, just barely beating out Matthew Buss for the position when they took the yellow. And now they're battling for the lead again. And JP Lataro, the rookie, is in the top 5. Could he make a run for the win? Avi Sachs goes for the lead. The number 62 Avi Sachs, I believe he has 2-3 Daytona 500 victories in this series. So will he make it another one? Just 4 to go in stage 1. Still anybody's race here down the line. They're 3 wide behind Avi Sachs. Matthew Buss is trying to draft with the 22 of Owen Miles for the lead, for the top 5 position. And Claire Richardson is going on the bottom to try to take the lead from Avi Sachs. But does she have drafting help? Oh, looks like she is not getting the help she needs to draft to the front. The 3 car of Daniel Voiles is going to take the lead. Getting drafting help from Sam and Oscon. There's contact. Owen Miles spinning. And I think the yellow is out. And yes, the yellow flag will come out. Another wreck. Oh, Claire Richardson's up flying. Claire Richardson flies. Goes upside down. A huge pile up to end the stage. Big crashes here in stage 1. And a lot of drivers with damage to end the stage here at Daytona. Now let's first take a look at Owen Miles and see what happened exactly with the 22 car. Alright, so let's take a look at Owen Miles right here. You saw some contact being made. It looks like Matthew Buss got right into the bottom of the 22. Was trying to make something work here. And then gets contact and spins. People were like bumping around each other. And then there you see them spinning. And at 37, Alexander Rowe goes around. And there you see the 99 just put the 22 upside down. Doing some barrel rolls down in the dirt. And Ronald Maravilla with a hard hit in the race here. Another one doing barrel rolls. That's Draven Sand in the 16. Also going upside down right here after making contact with the 51 of Ronald Maravilla. And more wrecking in front. And we also saw that they were making contact also after they took the caution. Claire Richardson got into a bit of a wreck with Avi Sachs. There's the wreck right here as Richardson hit from behind by the 62. And there she goes, going upside down with the barrel rolls down to turn 1. Hard crash on the 43 to end stage 1. That's probably not what Abby Sachs wanted, and nearly goes upside down right there. And that's how this first stage will come to an end. Big crashes, a lot of cars out. Look at that. Look at the field just, all wrecked out at the end of the first stage. But they will be back to where they finished in stage 1, as if nothing happened. So Daniel Voiles will lead the field down to the green for the final 10-lap stage to determine who will win the Daytona 500. So stay tuned. Coming up is the 10-lap dash to the finish here in the Great American Race. And we are back here with stage number 2 in the Daytona 500. About to get back to the green flag for our final 10-lap stage. Determine who will win the first race of the season. Daniel Voiles leading the field back to the green after we saw a wreck that ended stage number 1. Well, actually, we saw 2 wrecks that ended stage number 1. So we'll see who's going to take the victory here in the Great American Race to start off our 44th season. Here we go. Gonna have the pace car to pit road. 10 to go here at Daytona in this second stage. And we are back to the green flag. Look at this. They're already starting to go 3 wide in the pack. Already battling for second place, all trying to find drafting partners to work with. 71 is trying to take the second spot away. Still going on the bottom here. That 19 car is fast approaching. Right now the 3 has the lead right now. Number 3 has the race lead. Still 3 wide as well behind them. And the 24 is helping him out in the draft. Niall O'Hare going for the lead right now. So far they have been able to avoid wrecking each other for now, but that might change in the final laps as they're all trying to make moves to get to the front. Niall O'Hare in the lead, Zach Fitzwater drafting right behind him, and Allison Rain also right behind the 4. Three wide in the middle pack now. Oh, that pack is going to get tighter now. Here comes Fitzwater to try to take the lead away. He's trying to get the 41 to help him out on the draft. That 41's still a little far behind, but the 4 is still getting it done. And he's probably the most experienced driver of the entire field right now. Zachary Fitzwater looking to win in the Daytona 500 to kick off the season. How fitting would it be to kick off our 10-year anniversary by having the winningest driver in series history take a victory here in the Great American Race. Into the 3rd lap of the race now, and they're still trying to find drafting partners to get to the front. 19 is trying to set up 3 wide here. And Hayden Stringer, right below him, is the 00 of Isaiah Bernesh. And Isaiah wrecked out earlier in the race. He came back. He's now trying to get a win here today. Almost 4 wide for the lead. It's 00 trying to sneak into the lead. 4 wide. Side by side, they're going to wreck behind him. They have a wreck behind him already. Still 4 wide. Down the middle. And Isaiah Bernesh is in the lead now. And they'll race back to the caution. Might have 1 or 2 more laps left here when they take the yellow. Maxwell Smart on the bottom and Chris Leone as well trying to get in the into the lead. And they'll race back. Maxwell Smart in front. Oh, right up bumper. Hit from behind by Chris Leone. Got hit from behind. He saves it. And he'll be your leader as we take the caution. My goodness, things are getting intense here in Daytona in the final laps in the Great American Race. And let's take a look at the wreck behind them. So let's go in slow motion here. They were 4 wide in the back. We saw them go 4 wide in the middle right here. And Sergio Suarez gets clipped by the 52. And everybody else started to spin right behind them as well. And look at how many drivers were wrecking each other. Ooh, boy. And this will probably be definitely be a fun time in the championship race. No, in the regular season finale when they're all going to fight to get in the playoffs. Oh, yeah, this will be fun. But, wow, that's how the wreck happened. And, oh, wow, I do apologize for some weird glitches there. But, we hope to get back to racing. All right. So it looks like there'll be 2 laps to go here at Daytona. This is not an overtime attempt because it is still within the scheduled distance of the race. But if a caution were to come out before the white flag is taken, they will have a 2-lap overtime attempt without a caution to extend this race. So again, not an overtime attempt. This is under the scheduled distance of the race. But it will be a 2-lap dash to see who will win here today at Daytona. And Maxwell Smart is in the lead. And we got some big veterans here behind him with Chris Leone, who won the Daytona 500 previously. Samad Oskan, defending champion. And veterans Isaiah Bernesh and Hayden Stringer and Rich Roy all trying to win this race. Here we go. 2 to go at Daytona. Bernesh goes for the 2nd spot. Isaiah Bernesh is just going all the way, trying to catch the 20 of Maxwell Smart. Hayden Stringer working with Rich Roy on the draft. We're starting to see who's gonna be the competitors in this last lap and a half in Daytona. Allison Rain moves to the bottom. She was the winner of the finale race here last season. Will she go 2 for 2 in Daytona? As we come down to the white flag, Maxwell Smart leading, Hayden Stringer, his own teammates right behind him. Are teammates going to help each other? Are they going to face off against each other for the victory? White flag, 1 lap to go in Daytona. Rich Roy on the bottom as well. Final lap. Roy's on the bottom, 3 wide. 20's on the high line. Allison Rain also trying to sneak her way into the victory. Zach Fitzwater gaining on the number 19. Mike Hill, the rookie, trying to get the win in his very first start. Here comes Rain. Allison Rain, does she have enough draft to get to the front? As it comes down the final turn, the 20 car pulls away. Maxwell Smart pulls away down the final corner. Here comes Rain. Is she going to catch him? And it looks like she will not catch him. And Maxwell Smart is going to be your Daytona 500 winner. Here in season 44, it is Maxwell Smart that takes the checkers to kick off the season as the winner of the Daytona 500. Maxwell Smart is your winner. Crazy finish here at Daytona, but Maxwell Smart is going to be your Daytona 500 winner for season 44. And what an honor it is for Maxwell Smart to win here in the Great American Race. It came down to the final 2 laps, and Maxwell Smart pulled away, was able to get away from the pack and take the win here in Daytona. And he will kick off the season as your Daytona 500 winner. What a win for Maxwell Smart. Probably his biggest win of his career, I believe. And Maxwell Smart is now a Daytona 500 winner. The 20 car has conquered in the Great American Race. Let's take a look at the final results here in Daytona. As you see, Allison Rain just came up short of trying to catch the 20 of Maxwell Smart at the very end right there. Man, oh man, was this a great race. But still, it was a fun one, like from start to finish. And Mike Hill was the highest rookie. The highest finishing rookie was Mike Hill, who finished in third position in an impressive run, an impressive start for the young rookie. And there's Alexander Rowe and Unleash Your Quillies rounding out your top 5. And the rest of the top 10, there Owen Miles was 8th, and Draven Sand with a very good start. Impressive run for Draven Sand as he finishes in the 9th position. I think he was involved in one of the wrecks early on in the first stage, but he comes back and finishes 9th. An impressive turnaround for the 16 team. And let's take a look at the rest of the drivers, the remaining finishers of the Daytona 500, and where they finished. So it was an intense race from start to finish, but ultimately it was Maxwell Smart becoming her first winner of Season 44 in the Daytona 500. So congrats to Maxwell Smart on the win. And I believe this is his 6th career win in the PLCS, his first since Season 41 at Indianapolis, back when they ran at the Oval, I believe, at Indianapolis. So I think that was the last time we ran at the Indianapolis Oval before we moved to the road course. And that's where he got his last victory way back in Season 41. And in the season before that, he was an All-Star race winner in Season 40. So he now has an All-Star race win and a Daytona 500 victory as well. So Maxwell Smart starts the season off with a win here at Daytona. We hope you'll join us for our next race, and we will stay in Daytona next week. And we will be heading to the road course. Our first road course event of the year is going to take place here at Daytona. So we hope you will not miss that race. And until next time, we will see you later.